this is what I was looking at going into yesterday. After taking these highs, right, price has maintained bearish order flow. We've got bearish fair value gap, another fair value gap. However, it has come into this second fair value gap right here, and let's see how it reacts at that area. On the daily time frame, we have the order flow maintained. We've been holding these order blocks along the way, and yesterday we put in a strong bearish candle. Again, this comes at a daily time frame fair value gap, and find support at the very low of this level. Looking at the candle, looking at the order flow on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, and the fact that price has been so bearish around here, you'd think this is an extra on liquidity. However, that would only be the case if we see more, if I see a close below this level. So yeah, going into today, I'm quite bearish. We got a close below. On Tuesday, we've got more order flow being maintained. We've got this on the 4-hour time frame, and we've put in this lovely fair value gap as well, right there. So yeah, this is 5 AM on Wednesday morning. We displaced off that level with bullish fair value gap, or bullish order flow. If I am going to go short, then it would have to be above these highs, ideally tapping into the fair value gap. We also have this 60-minute fair value gap right here, which is another sign area to short. But before that, during the London session, price can come down to this level and push higher up, especially the fact that this is below an order block, which means it's a much better entry. We come down to this fair value gap on the 60-minute with a quick run, and every time something like that happens, it's almost like price is willing, it's almost saying that this is a sharp manipulation before price takes off in the direction of trend. Pulls into imbalance, holds at 8:50 in the morning, another hold, and then engulfing candle. This would be a good entry to go long up to these highs at least. Then we get a close above, and then another fair value gaps that is maintained. Price pulls back into, and on the 15-minute as well, and on the 5-minute, and holds, and then that's another entry if you wanted to go long. And then we have more of these consolidation. Here you go, inverse. Price closes above, and then pulls back down, holds this weekly time frame fair value gap. Again, and then it takes off to those highs, and this is around 12.25. so essentially, right, London session, price came down, held this fair value gap to push it higher in a bearish order flow, taps into this level on at 12 o'clock at the start of this fair value gap on the 240, and let's see how it reacts off that. It's a good level to go short. Here you go, displacement, bearish displacement, bearish displacement held. Price starts to consolidate. Another market structure shifts now. Alright, market structure shift. Fair value gap. You could enter at these highs and then target these lows with stops above this. Price pulls back, continues to pull back. We're now at 4 o'clock, 4:30. Price drops further, again leaving an imbalance, followed by a market structure shift, and this would be another good entry. There you have it, price came down to the initial fair value gap. Honestly, you could also take targets at these Asian lows, because we are aiming for down there, but I do think we can come down to these Asian lows. Cool. If we go back and review this again, right, bearish order flow on all time frames almost. So weekly time frame, daily time frame, 240, they're all maintained. And then pull back to 240 fair value gap above 60-minute swing. This is followed with displacement on 5-minute after, then entry. So yeah, like right here, we come up, right? See what it looks like on the 15-minute time frame. We have this bullish fair value gap that we'd ideally want to see price close below. Cool, yep, we have an order block, and we have a fair value gap right here. So ideally you would want to short right at this level. And as we saw, we could go down to the Asian low, but you can also put your highs, stops at the highs. There we go. This essentially provides two confluence, so a market structure shift, and also a fair value gap and order block entry, and that would be a very good entry. Furthermore, we have this at 415 and this order block which price comes back and doesn't even tap into. However, we have this order block a price could potentially come and tap into, which it doesn't. Ultimately no, and then it just continues lower.